Hey guys, welcome to Mindfulness Monday. And we are all experiencing a lot of anxiety and a lot of scared feelings. So I wanted to read a book today that might help calm a lot of those nerves. It is called Find Your Calm, A Mindful Approach to Relieve Anxiety and Grow Your Bravery by Gabby Garcia, illustrated by Marta Pineda. Anxiety can feel big and powerful. It can show up suddenly without warning. It startles me. Sometimes it seems to go everywhere I do. In class, it brings a jumble of thoughts racing through my head. It's hard to think clearly. Before getting on the school bus, my body feels like it's moving in every direction. I'm overwhelmed. At the doctor's office, I freeze. It's just too much to handle. When anxiety comes crashing in like thunder, it can feel scary, but I've learned what to do. Dad explained that feeling anxious or worried is normal. Everybody feels this way sometimes. It's the way your body and brain let us know there's danger. These feelings can be helpful if there really is a threat, but most of the time, it's a false alarm. We're not really in danger, so we need to feel a sense of safety again so that we can find calm. Here's what I do to help feel safe. I look around and scan for reminders of safety, big or small. A friendly face, a color or shape, a tree, a flower, or anything else my eyes land on that is familiar, comforting, or calming to me. Something that you guys can practice at home. I also use my other senses to become aware of my surroundings. I can pay attention to what I hear, smell, touch, or taste. This helps my mind and body focus on what's happening right now. I pay attention to my breath, in and out. There is no rush. There's no danger. I'm ready to pay attention to how anxiety shows up in my body. I feel the thump, thump, thump of my chest as I wait for my turn for class show and tell. I notice the jiggle of my legs before climbing onto the school bus. I pay attention to the tight squeeze on my shoulders when it's my turn to see the doctor. But the anxiety doesn't take over. I feel my feet on the ground. I notice the weight of my body connected to the earth beneath me. My breath deepens. I'm not frozen anymore. Slowly, I'm ready to move. My thoughts quiet down. I can do this. My bravery grows. I feel its strength in my legs, then notice as it spreads to my chest. I stand more powerfully. I move more confidently. I'm okay. I'm safe. I was nervous speaking in front of the class, but I did it. The shot hurt, but I got through it. Riding the school bus was hard at first, but I'm proud of myself because now I do it every day. Anxiety still storms in, but I know what to do. I use my breath and my senses to connect with safety in my body and find my calm. When I do this, my bravery grows, and I know I can get through this. Sometimes I get through it on my own, and sometimes with the help of someone I trust. So I wanted to practice one of the activities that they did in the book, and we could use our senses. So right now I want you guys to name 5 things that you see. So right now I see a window, I see my refrigerator, I see my dogs, I see a basketball hoop, and I see my fireplace. So those are 5 things that I can see. When I feel overwhelmed, I can find 5 things that I can see. Now, we'll name 4 things that you can touch. So right now, I can touch the table, I can touch this book, I can touch my computer, and I can touch my phone. And those are 4 things that I can touch. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you're going to find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things that you can hear. So right now, if I'm really quiet, I can hear my fireplace. I can hear my dogs breathing really loud. They like to snore really loud. And I can hear my refrigerator humming. So those are 3 things that I can hear. 2 things that I can smell would be, I have a candle burning, so I can smell my candle, and I can still smell a little bit of lunch. I made some mac and cheese for lunch, so that's 2 things I can smell. And 1 thing I can taste would be my chocolate pretzel that I just ate. So when you feel overwhelmed or anxious, it's good to find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So that's something that you guys can try at home. Also, breathing is really important when you feel overwhelmed or anxious. And we can stand up straight, have our feet on the ground. We want to put 1 hand on our belly and 1 hand on our chest. And we can take deep breaths in and out. And we can feel our chest and our belly move up and down. So those are just some tips for you guys if you're ever feeling a little bit anxious or you're feeling worried. And I hope that you're all staying safe, and we'll see you at the parade tomorrow.